Let me say something you probably haven't heard in a while. You're not lazy. You're tired. Not the kind of tired sleep fixes. The kind that sits in your chest. The kind that follows you even after rest. The kind that makes simple things feel heavy. You wake up already drained. Your body moves, but your spirit feels delayed. Your mind is full, yet empty at the same time. And somewhere along the way, you started calling this laziness. But it's not. It's emotional exhaustion. And there's a difference. You don't struggle because you don't care. You struggle because you care too much. You've been holding things in for too long, smiling when you wanted to scream, showing up when you wanted to disappear, being strong when you were quietly breaking. You've been surviving on autopilot, and now your nervous system is waving a white flag. Let's talk about what emotional exhaustion really looks like. It looks like opening your phone and immediately feeling overwhelmed. It looks like having goals, dreams, plans, but no energy to start. It looks like procrastination mixed with guilt. It looks like canceling plans, not because you hate people, but because you don't have anything left to give. It looks like lying in bed scrolling for hours, knowing you should get up, but feeling frozen. It looks like being productive one week, then completely shut down the next. It looks like crying in the bathroom for no clear reason. It looks like silence where motivation used to live. And because the world only recognizes physical tiredness, you assume something is wrong with you. So you tell yourself, I'm lazy. I lack discipline. I'm wasting my life. But here's the truth. No one told you. You don't lose motivation first. You lose emotional safety. Think about it. You've been carrying disappointments that never got closure. You've been replaying conversations in your head. You've been navigating pressure, expectations, financial stress, family issues, heartbreak, uncertainty. You've been forcing yourself to be okay in a world that doesn't slow down. And your mind never truly rests. Your body might sit still, but your thoughts never stop running. So of course you're tired. Of course you feel disconnected. Of course your energy feels scattered. That's not laziness. That's burnout. That's suppressed emotion. That's your nervous system begging for care. Nobody teaches us this growing up. They just tell us, try harder. Wake up earlier. Be disciplined. Stay consistent. But they don't ask, are you safe? Are you overwhelmed? Are you grieving something silently? Are you carrying too much alone? You cannot discipline your way out of emotional exhaustion. You cannot productivity hack your way through burnout. You don't need more pressure. You need regulation, you need rest, you need compassion. Let me say something important. Rest is not a reward. Rest is a requirement. You don't earn rest by suffering enough. You don't have to break yourself to deserve peace. Your body is not a machine. Your mind is not an app. You are human, and humans are not built to run nonstop. Some of you listening right now are holding shame for not being where you thought you'd be. You look at others online and feel behind. You see people winning, glowing, building, achieving, and you wonder why your own progress feels slow. But what you don't see is what you've survived. You don't see the nights you cried quietly. You don't see the days you pushed through sadness. You don't see the emotional weight you've been carrying. Progress doesn't look the same for everyone. For some people, showing up is already a victory. For some people, staying alive through hard seasons is success. For some people, getting out of bed is courage. Stop measuring your healing with someone else's timeline. Here's another truth. You can't create from depletion. You can't grow from survival mode. You can't thrive while constantly bracing for impact. Your body has been in fight or flight for too long, and now it's shutting down to protect you. That shutdown looks like low motivation, brain fog, isolation, disinterest in things you once loved. Again, not laziness, protection. So what do you do when you're emotionally exhausted? You slow down. Not everything needs fixing today. Not every dream needs chasing right now. Sometimes healing looks like drinking water, going for a short walk, sitting in silence, turning off notifications, letting yourself cry, saying no without guilt, asking for help, sleeping without feeling lazy, breathing without rushing. Tiny acts of care matter more than big bursts of motivation. You don't need a new routine. You need nervous system peace. You don't need another productivity video. You need gentleness. Start small. 5 minutes of stillness. One honest journal entry. One deep breath before reacting. One kind thought toward yourself. Healing doesn't happen in dramatic moments. It happens quietly, daily, in small choices. Let me speak to the version of you that feels stuck. You are not broken. You are tired. You are not behind. You are healing. You are not weak. You are overwhelmed, and you are allowed to rest without explaining yourself. Your worth is not measured by output. Your value does not decrease when you slow down. You don't have to prove your exhaustion. You don't have to justify your need for rest. Your body already knows what it needs. Listen to it. And when you finally feel energy returning, protect it. Don't give it all away. Don't overcommit. Don't abandon yourself again. Move gently. Build slowly. Honor your limits. Because the strongest people are not the ones who never get tired. They are the ones who learn how to rest without quitting. If this message found you, take it as permission. Permission to pause. Permission to breathe. Permission to stop calling yourself lazy. You are emotionally exhausted, and that deserves care, not criticism. You're doing better than you think. Even on days it feels like nothing is moving. Even when progress feels invisible. Even when motivation disappears. You are still here, and that matters. Soft closing. Optional for your video. If this spoke to you, save it for later. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And remember, healing isn't loud. It's quiet. And it starts with being kind to yourself.